meet Miss Nes Reyes and Miss Iris Mejos, two passionate educators who left their hometown to find a new horizon and new opportunities here in the United States.
Hi, I'm Josh. I am a sophomore at Centennial High School. I would like to know each of your guys' names and what your role is here.
Hi Josh, my name is Miss Reyes. You can call me Nes, but in school you have to call me Miss Reyes. I'm a teacher from the Philippines and I'm under the Cultural Exchange Program, which is also called the J1 Visa.
Hi, I'm Iris Christine Mejos. Same with Nes. I am from the Philippines and I'm currently under the J1 visa or the Cultural Exchange visa. Currently, I'm working as the school counselor and life skills teacher here at Centennial School District.
In Centennial High School, I am doing the Corn Mother project for our civics class. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Hey Josh, my name is Nesel Reyes. You can call me Nes, but in school you have to call me Miss Reyes. I'm a third grade teacher and I'm under the Cultural Exchange Program or what we call the J1 Visa program.
Hi Josh, I'm Iris Mejos and same with Miss Nes. I am under the J1 visa or the Cultural Exchange visa. This is my second year here in the US and I'm working as a school counselor and at the same time the life skills teacher.
Okay, this is a question for both of you. What motivated you guys to be a teacher in the United States?
To be honest, this is a very good opportunity for us Filipinos to be sharing our culture here in the United States of America, and we're very excited to share that to all the American kids. And at the same time, we are doing this one not only for our professional growth, but for our family.
One of the things that I considered before doing this is I wanted to have a career in advancement. So we know the USA is a developed country and we would like to know more about how education is being run here. It's different from what we have in the Philippines, so it's a learning experience for us. And also, as with Miss Iris said, we're here to better support our families back home.
Incorporate your Filipino heritage and culture in your teaching in the U.S.
I most often do this in my class when we are having, sometimes I would give them Filipino words. And then because mostly the people here are from a Spanish heritage, so I give them what does a horse is in Spanish and then what is a horse in Filipino. And then I would write it on the board and they would say, "Oh miss, you say this the same, but it's spelled differently." So those kinds of connection, and also how the other Filipino culture is the same as what you guys have here. Like values, family, what is important and what is least important.
So let me start by saying that no matter where life takes me, I'm always proud to be a Filipino. So I'm proud that because as what they have said, that this is the first time that Centennial School District has Filipino teachers, and I'm proud. Every year, our visa requires us to have the cultural activity. So we're sharing to the kids and to the teachers the different Filipino values. And aside from that, our tradition and the food. So this year, during the high school mini courses, some of the Filipino teachers showcase the food that are very popular in the Philippines, like the lumpia, the pancit, the fried rice, the adobo, pork and chicken adobo, and the kids love them. And aside from that, one of our middle school teachers, who is also a Filipino, she is currently teaching the Filipino subject in the middle school as an elective. So some of the kids now here in Centennial know some basic Filipino words like thank you, which means salamat, which means thank you. Magandang umaga, which means good morning. And lots of Filipino words.
Maganda ka means you're beautiful.
Guapo, which means handsome. Yeah.
Do you think Filipino teachers contribute uniquely to the education system in the United States?
Okay, well, back in the Philippines, we are academically driven. We are, it's part of our culture already, that for part of each Filipino success is to have good academics. We're very good in spelling, and we are very good in basic, foundational skills. I believe with our dedication and passion in teaching, that is the biggest contribution that we give the U.S. education system. And add on to it, we really do our job like 100%. From classroom management to teaching and to building relationships. I believe that we Filipinos are known to be hospitable outside the Philippines as well. So we are bridging the gap by building relationships.
The J1 visa or the cultural exchange visa that we have right now, this is a program between the U.S. government and the Philippine government. And the Philippines, our first teachers in the Philippines are the Americans. And during the American colonization in the Philippines, their greatest contribution is education. So now it's like giving back to the United States of America. And as what I have mentioned earlier, we are also very excited to share our culture and tradition that would somehow motivate kids to love education.
J1 Filipino teachers, what are you guys most grateful for in working here in Centennial with us students? And what advice do you have for upcoming or current Filipino teachers?
For me, so far, this is my greatest professional growth and development. Teaching here in the U.S., it really helped me, and I really learned a lot of skills here. And I'm grateful because of this opportunity. I was able to help my family in the Philippines. And my advice for my fellow Filipino educators in the Philippines who are dreaming to be here in the U.S. and my fellow Filipino educators who are here in the U.S. As J1 teachers, this is a big opportunity for you. If you think that it is impossible to be here in the U.S., no, this is your chance. This is your chance to develop and grow professionally, and this is your chance to bring the Philippine flag, not just in the Asia, but around the globe.
What am I most grateful for? I think I am grateful for this school district from because they opened their doors to foreign teachers. They started it last year. They got Ms. Mejos and the first Filipino teachers who were here, and then our group for this school year, because not all school districts, in my own opinion, are not open in welcoming foreign teachers, because probably they don't really believe in the capabilities of foreign teachers, especially if they're coming from a developing country, which is like my country, from the Philippines. My advice to other teachers who are aspiring to work here in the U.S., I think one of the major things that they really need to open their minds is that every student learns differently. We cannot put into context that because they're American, you're Americans, the other students are not. It's beyond the nationality, it's beyond the citizenship of that kid. You have to teach each child differently because every one of us learns differently, and even us like adults, we all learn differently. So no matter what the nationality is, I think that's the foremost important that I can tell them.
And in addition, for Filipino teachers there, this is our chance to make a difference. And being here, it's like embracing diversity in all aspects of our lives.
On behalf of Centennial staff and students, I'd like to thank you guys for coming all the way out here, which is thousands of miles away from your guys' home and your guys' families, to take the chance to educate us and even wake up every single morning at 7 o'clock or even 6 o'clock to come and make sure that we're getting the education that we need. And I just want to really, really thank Miss Ness, as I refer to her, for being such a delightful woman, for being so happy every time I see her, and for encouraging me to do better and don't let the small things get to me. And Ms. Mejos, I'd like to thank you for being the best counselor that we've had, and just being the senior seminar teacher for doing everything that you do, because during the whole COVID pandemic, we lacked teachers, which put a lot of us online onto programs that none of us really learned on. And being a student that has experienced that, it is amazing to have people like you guys come and help us. So thank you guys.